Hello, evening. Can everybody hear me? Right. I'm ready. Whole day. It's been a day. That's why I'm a bit late today. Let's just do that. Okay. Oh, good. Right. Mic check. Working. Good. Screen check. I've got my stuff that I'm going to photograph and list. Yes, I'm ready. Oh. So yeah, my day. It's been a bit chaotic to say the least. I started out thinking I was going to go on a trip. Then it was raining. And I was like, no. Then basically about 3 or 4 hours ago, our internet and our telly went down, our whole Sky thing. It was something with the satellite. I think it was just windy and it's just kind of knocked it, or some like an animal's knocked it. We don't know. But we've been onto Sky for the better part of an hour trying to get it sorted. No, they can't do anything. Then we jiggery pokery kind of did something with the internet and it started working, but then it went off. It's been a day. Yeah. Right. Where were we? So yeah, I haven't really been able to list anything. I've done some pictures. I tried to use my phone. I tried using this phone, and then I got a thing saying, "Oh, you've maxed out your what's it?" And I was like, "Hang on, I pay like I think I've got some like 15 gigabytes on it." But no, it's true. I've gone over it because I left it on, didn't I? I was watching something, and usually when I get home, it switches over to like the house one. Well, because the internet's been funny buggers, it's been using the 4G. Luckily, I think it's in the next like 3 or 4 days. I think it's the first of every month that it kind of clicks over. So, hi, Chop, you're all right. Sorry, I'm a bit late, if you've heard. But no, the internet's back up, so hopefully it won't be interrupted. But we've been having a bit of an issue with it, like the past couple of days. Anyways, I think it's where the satellite's kind of positioned and where the what's it's done. But the internet's different from the Sky, so I don't understand why it's. Anyway, yeah. So the engineer is coming out on Sunday. Hello, the poor guy who was on the end of the phone. He had to deal with me like I can't even go to work anyway. But you know what they're doing? They're giving us a £15 off voucher. So if it's a voucher, I wonder if we can. I don't think we can claim it off the bill because that's a direct debit, isn't it? So I think what we're going to do is we're going to see what movies are on, and we're going to get like, you know how they say you can have one of the newer movies delivered, like on the DVD or Blu-ray, and I'm going to check CX. We're going to get the movie, watch it and everything, and then just take it to CX and trade it in for credit. Be a bit snidey that way. I'm just doing some pictures, and I've got a couple on my phone, so already. ICPCs. Yeah, this guy was from the other day, but I had to wash him because I found like a load of dirt on his bum and his tail. So yeah, it's sully. Where's me? Got my tape measure. I've got an actual proper tape measure here. I've got about 5 of these hidden around the garage somewhere. So I'll just use that actually. It's a bit thicker. You can see it a bit better. The other one. I use the other one for clothing. Done. I've had these for a minute as well. These are Rayware Gardenia sugar and creamer, but the box, and I've got 2 of them. For ages. Hola, chica. Have you just heard about me internet dilemma? Yeah. So hopefully, I haven't. I'm not. If I crash, it's not me. I promise. Oh, and because we've messed about with that, we didn't cook any dinner, or we just couldn't be asked. Couldn't be asked really. So we're ordering a takeaway, and I don't know what we're having. I'm gonna be on keto. There needs to be like a keto, like a place where they cook food, like a takeaway, and it's like a diet kind of place. So you can have like things that adhere to Slimming Wilson, things that adhere to like Weight Watchers, things that adhere to like the paleo. You know, you can choose which diet you want, and they'll cook it. That'll be a money maker, won't it? The diet takeaway. Hello, Dragon's Den. Oh right, so basically my internet's just been playing up. I've been saying this for you exactly. But yeah, basically my internet's been playing up, and I tried to use my phone to try and like tell everyone, and it says I've gone over the max amount, and it was like kicking me out, and I was like, oh, the reason why I've gone on the max amount because all through the day, the home internet, which is usually linked into, has been dropping, so it's been clicking on my 4G, so it's waited on my 4G, and I'm like, oh, without me knowing it. Actify chips cooked in fry light. Yeah, fry light, that's right, yeah. I like a bit of fry light. Tell you, Dragon's Den. You've heard it here first. I'll give you a share the profits, Chica. Hello, my name is George, and I like £50,000 and a 2% share of the business. But I only want Deborah. Right. Take a picture of that. Oh, I'll do a little WhatsApp picture of these together. There used to be one in Newton Le Willows, a Chinese that did slim with it. Wow, that's it. See, that's really thinking ahead, and we have vegan options now. Vegans everywhere, thank God. I remember at a time when like vegan and veggie, like all you had was Corn and Linda McCartney, and then now it's over the past like I think 7 years. It's just 7 or 8 years. It's just skyrocketed. I'm not vegan or veggie. I spent a year doing being a vegetarian in my ute, and that was really good. It was really, and I quite like. Do you know, every now and then I'll pick up a vegan like thing if it's reduced, and it's all right. I mean, it's not healthy because they have to pack it with something, but like, yeah, it's not bad. I was at I used to live with someone who was vegan. Nah, because it wasn't just vegan, as in like, oh, I'll eat fish on a Friday, that kind of thing. It was like, no, I don't wear leather. I don't wear this. I don't wear that. Okay, I understand, but okay. I thought Keto was the fella that he'd hid in the wardrobe and beat up Peter Sellers. Kato in it. Was Kato? I thought Kato was like the Green Hornet. Oh yeah, same person, isn't it? Where is it? Yeah. Let's see. No, keto is basically keto is basically Atkins, isn't it? The old Atkins diet. But there's like, that's the scientific phrase, ketosis. And I've lost more weight off that than anything else. And I don't find it easy because basically you can have a fry up. You basically have a fry up, and yeah, it's all like proteins. Then you slowly introduce carbohydrates. See, the thing is, I know it sounds ridiculous, but I actually quite like veg with my meals, and I quite like salads with my meals, and I can eat them every single day as long as they're with like a little bit of something. I can eat them. So, but you can't have any of that. It's like, oh, bit of a pain. Oh, I didn't do this fella. I think he's broken, this fella. Oh well, I'll put him up anyway. I need shorter arms. There we go. I'll start listing because I do lots of pictures. Oh, I'm near the end of my trays that I got for a couple of quid. I've got a few plates here. Oh my God. I was trying to look through them the other day, but it kept on dropping. I was like, yeah. And here's me thinking, oh, there we go. That's what I was wasting all my internet thing on. That, and I was watching, thinking I was logged into my house internet. It was 4G. What did I watch? I watched some movie. Couldn't have been good. I can't remember it. Oh no! I tell you what it was. It was at Amazon. It was on Amazon Prime. It's called Devoted. It's about the Korean War and these pilots in the Korean War. Pretty good. Bit sad, but pretty good. And I think they glossed over a lot of it. I was on keto and lost loads, but put it away. So yeah, that's the problem. I think that's the problem with all diets, but it's not just keto. Like, you lose that thing. You've got to stay in that rhythm, and you lose loads, and then once you've lost loads, I think that's when you need to like power on and really get your fitness levels up and everything. Because I used to walk every. Oh my god! Hang on, wait. Where is it? Have I got it on me? I don't think I've got it on me. Driving license came today, provisional, because I don't have a driving license. I lived in the city. I've lived in cities all my life, and I've never needed it. But it's going to change. And hopefully my reseller business will change as well, because I used to be on the bus like that with my bags. I can't. Somebody's from me back in the city. Oh. Can't you have green veg and lettuce? Are there barely any carbs? Yeah, you can. I think you can have like the dark greens. I think you can have kale and spinach, and I think you can have. Is it pak choi? It's one of the. I quite like kale, and I found one of the when I was doing my research, it was like kale, and it had like double cream, just a smidge of double cream, and then pepper and paprika and a bit of salt, and just mix it all. And it was really nice. It was really nice just to do it in a steamer, and yeah, it was lush. Let's have a look. Where am I? Yeah, so I've got a load of plates here. And it's those types of plates, like display plates, not really ones that you kind of eat off. However, this one's quite interesting, and it's online in America for, I can't remember how much it is. I think it's like £30 odd. And I don't know who it is. Sarah Siddons, incomparable English actress, fused stage and society, frequented the pump room and hobnobbed with English aristocracy while playing stock in Bath. Yeah, it's a bit kind of like all over the place, but yeah, it's pretty. Duraline Super Vitrified. Vitrified is like bringing out like the shininess, isn't it? Or the glass thing. I know stuff, but then I don't know stuff. Thank God for Wikipedia. Cream spinach. It's basically cream spinach, is what I'm saying. And I used to put like, because you can't have fish the first like introductory weeks, can you? You can have or shellfish or anything like that. You just have like your meats and your proteins, and then you can kind of add like a couple of bit of greens. Depends where you get them from as well, because apparently eggs can carry quite a lot of calories in, but I think it's only like 1 or 2 grams of carbs. But if you've only got like 15 grams of carbs a day, it's like I used to eat omelets and just scrambled egg. It was lush. And I did have some keto pancakes. I did some like keto pancakes. Yeah. I did some cloud bread. Has anyone tried cloud bread? Cloud, because there's all in it. It's basically nothing. Sound naff keto. Well, this is the thing. I'm just like, whatever. Like at the moment. Yeah. So that'll be nice if that plate pans out and it ends up actually being a good find. But I've also got these, and I've got this one's the small. I've got the small one, and I've got a bigger one. That's what it looks like, and that's the lid. But they're opposites, if you know what I mean. So I've got 2. But these, and they're really pretty. They're all nice. Cheshire Kiddy, Indish Blaine. original Deco Stube. I don't know. Is that French? And Walter, it says at the bottom. So I don't know, but so yeah, someone's got one up for I think it's like £15 or £20. So I've got two. It's nice the cloud bread when you're craving it. Yes, if you get a waffle maker, there's a. Is there? I've always wanted a waffle maker. I've made the shuffles. They're really nice. Do you know what I did? I did the truffles when they used the super, super dark chocolate. I think it's like 80 or 90% dark chocolate. And it was in the Atkins handbook. And apparently it's like, I don't think they recommend that after the first, before the first phase. I think it's in the second phase. But I made them and they were well nice. They're really rich. And I could only eat like one like every day. One tiny little one every day. Got this as well. These are all out of those trays that I got for like £2. That's that glassware. Oh no, this is part of the glassware though. I got, but yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm gonna do photographs then, and I've done some photographs earlier on. So it's all list today. I can do loads of listing, which is why we're here. Let's put that. How's everybody's sales doing? Mine was really good yesterday. Nothing like record breaking, but I hit my target and then some, which was nice. What's that? Aldi have got a sugar-free protein chocolate mousse at the moment, which will be that. Ooh, I'll have a scout out for that. Because even if you don't do keto, reducing your sugar is always a good thing. And yeah, we do. You know, like those. I think they're in B&M. Is it Skinny? But then they use the sweeteners. They use sucralose or something, and it has the same effect on what your body produces in a reaction to sugar. So it's technically a bad thing. It doesn't get your body out of the mindset and into keto. So that's why they don't recommend it. I'm like, oh, you just have to piss on everyone's chips, don't you? Oh. Doing okay, but I need to double my listens total, really. This is why I'm doing this. It's just cut sugar and most fat. Yeah. I haven't weighed myself. I don't dare. I won't put the poor scales through it. But this isn't like the biggest that I've ever been. I've been through. I've been a lot bigger than this, and I've kind of like when I was a teenager, I was skinny as a kid, and then when I was a teenager, I put a little bit of weight on, and then I lost it, and then when I went to uni, I lost loads of weight before I went to uni, for various reasons. But yeah. And then at uni, I didn't have much money, so I didn't really eat. But then after uni, I put on a little bit of weight. Oh, that's when I put on loads of weight. But then I lost it again really quickly. So I've been always yo-yoing. And then I've just been the past like 4 years since COVID, technically, I've kind of just been stuck in this rut. And I'm like, it's time now. It's time. And I have my own moon. Bloody hell. I got gallstones and I had an attack. I thought my time had come and I'm scared of getting another one. Oh my God. They say that gallstones is like one of the most painful. Is that the same as kidney stones? Am I getting that right? My only knowledge on that is when Joey out of Friends had kidney stones and he didn't have any insurance. Sorry if it's not funny. But yeah, Alan Starbuck. That is a cracking name. That's like a superhero name. Willkommen, Alan. You're most welcome. Yes, we like new subscribers. Hello. It is, isn't it, Chica? It's like, my name's Alan Starbuck. It's like, I'm the sheriff around here. You know what I mean? Right. Time to do the listing. Let's see. Which one am I doing? Which one am I doing first? I'll do that glass bowl first because it's amber. That classic amber glass thing. Because you never know. Amber glass bowl. It's like a fruit bowl, isn't it? Oh. These aren't the best. Usually I find like pink glass and all the, they go better with in like a little bundle. I sold a load of little pink glass, the pinky carnival glass stuff. I sold a load of that and it was like £25, which is really good. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll do that one. Right. And I've still got a couple of the figures left over from the other day, from the first round. They've got pictures done, but there's only about five little bits there, bundles. I've done the majority of it. I just need to do these little ones as well. So I do have a lot of work to do tonight. Stop distracting me. Get in. Say that every day. I distract myself sometimes. I look out the window. I'm like, no, that's not. I'm like, no, stop. Right. Vintage. There we go. Yeah, I watched that. Did I tell you I watched the other day that Banshees of Inisherin, or whatever it's called? I didn't like it. Yeah, it wasn't that good. Wasn't impressed. The performances were all right. Like, other than, I don't know, I didn't particularly like Brendan Gleeson. I think he's done far better work. I did like Colin Farrell in it, though. He's kind of growing on me a little bit. But Kerry Conran, I think her name is, really good. And Barry Keogh, he was really good. And I've got family in Ireland, and they do speak a little bit like that. They all talk like that, Condition. Post. There we go. First one done. Let's see. Woohoo! And we're off. It's only taken 23 minutes, but we're off. To be fair, I have done pictures as well. Yeah, tomorrow I've got some orders to do. So I'll be going to my unit. And I think I'm going to try and get, I might get a bus into Crewe. I was thinking maybe Crewe. Or maybe Buxton. I don't know. I get so like, ooh, maybe this, maybe that. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Hi, Philippa. Another new name. The Dave. All right, mate. How are you? I'm sorry it's a bit late. My internet's been playing up all day, and then it finally crashed, and we've been pulling our hair out. It's been a whole kind of like psychodrama with Sky, but we've got a engineer coming on Sunday, and we've got £15 off. I doubt it'll be our next bill, but I said before I'm going to use I think it's a voucher, so you can like buy stuff on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a movie with the DVD, get the DVD delivered, and it's going to be one of the newer movies out, and then take it to CX and get trading value, get a bit of summit. Right. Oh yeah, I'll do Sully. Woo-hoo. Get him out of the way. I was meant to do him the other day, but this is me. Right. Put him in the draft bank. Have him ready. How are you, the Dave? You all right? How are your sales been? I know it's been a whole like 24 hours, but you never know. You could have had a cracking day. Is that the same one? Oh no, that's not the same one. That one's the same one. Yeah, let's do this one. That's the trouble with Disney stuff. They release different versions, and it's like, oh, I want to make sure. Let's have a look. So tomorrow, is it Friday tomorrow? Have I got that right? Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. So I'll do my orders and I'll do my posting. And I might do a little bit of sourcing. But on Saturday, it's my first jumble sale. So excited. Because we all love a jumble. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we do. Sold some Adidas trainers and a Kindle cover. Oh, very nice. That's it. 9 hours and had a bad day in the office day job. Oh, bloody office jobs. Do you know, working in an office is horrific. Working with the public, even more so. It's like you need like, I think you need a medal if you do any of them. And obviously in public service, you need a raise, better pension. You need, there's like a receipt roll list. So do that. Do this. I know I don't want to get political or anything, but I saw that news story in the Tees Highway, and the other day it was like, oh, it was an honest mistake. I was like, whatever. And then the HMRC said, we don't fine people for honest mistakes. So it's like, oh, that is a burn. Take them to the burn unit. I sold a pen, a teapot, and a shovel. It's like, that's like, I'm going to need a pen, a teapot, and a shovel, and no questions. Sales have been slow this week. Tuesday was a good day, but it's been downhill since. Has it? Oh, God. Do you know, it's weird, isn't it, how certain people, like some people can have decent days, and like around Christmas, loads of people, like there was a week just before Christmas, and or it was like the end of November, beginning of December, and loads of people on Instagram was like, where are all the sales? It's like, this is my first donut day in years, and I had some of the best days of the year, and I'm like, how is this? It's just strange, isn't it? eBay, I just don't know. But I hope they do pick up. Here's your sprinkle of, what's that? The meme go, have some of my sunshine. I hope, give a bit of luck to Philippa. Hope they bounce back up for the weekend. The Dave. NHS 23 years in. Clap. And still going. Imagine the stuff we don't know. Well, exactly. I sold 8-in-1 biro pen. Sorry, hiccup. And the ones that have different colours. Oh yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty like naughty. So you used to get them at like Bognor Regis, stuff like that. And Morecambe. Philippa's thank you. Chop chop. I need a pen, a teapot, and a shovel, warm towels. Everybody out. You buy on the stick. Is that the new NHS thing? Retro pens, yeah. Post daily. All right, done. Second one done. We are on fire today, people. I think I can make it maybe to 10, and maybe within the hour. Won't be keeping you so long, I will. That's how my cousin's story. We won't be keeping you long, will we? Like, no, you won't, man. Okay, 350. I cover, because obviously eBay, they take 10% of the, I think Depop do as well. They take 10% of the postage fee, which I think is bang out of order in my personal opinion, because I'm not using their service for that. That's the completely different. If anything, I'm not going to chance fade, but every should be taking the 10%, you know. Anywho, so what I do to cover that, I instead of, because it's $2.99 for like a small parcel under 1 kilogram, I charge $3.50, and that covers the fee usually, and it covers like just a smidgy extra. You can do it. Retro pens, you can do it. I remember they did say here. Right, that's done. So second one done. Let's get these Rayware things out of the way, because they're in boxes, so I can take them to the lockup tomorrow. I can just put them on the shelf. I've got like a shelf when you walk in, because I share a unit with my mum and dad, but I've got my own personal one that I pay. I pay for that, and then I pay for half of the other one. And we worked out on a better deal. Like if I got, because I needed another overspill lockup, and my mum and dad, well, we need one, so let's just merge both of them. So it saved us money. It saved us like £50 each. So that's good. I bought more clothes on my dinner break. All new attack. Nice. 7 items, 13 quid. What? All evening dresses. One had label for 165. Never heard of the brand. Just so new tags. Good for you. Well done. I charged $3.99 for all under kilo, $4.99 for 2. And yeah, that sounds pretty standard, doesn't it? I've been playing with the idea of, because I think 350 is a good, like they can see it and they're like, right, 350, okay. 3.99 is good. He's like, right, that's good. I've been toying with 385 because of the prices that are going to keep going up, and I'm like, maybe. But I think you've got the best. That's the best idea, 3.99. And I know like people say, oh, free postage. For free postage, you'll get lots coming out. Oh, it's got to fall on somebody, and I'm not willing to pay for free postage. Not when there's a possibility they might return it, and I'll have to pay for that as well. And my sales are fine, kind of. Like it's not adversely affected my business. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, 385, Philip. It's a nice. It's like an in between. It's like a mini compromise in it between 4 and 350. So I've been playing with that idea, and I'm playing with 485 as well for the next one, because it's £4.54, I believe. And usually I put like, or is it £4.34? I can't remember for the next one, the 1 to 2. Yeah, 385. I see a lot of it. That's where I was having a look through eBay, and I was just like looking for myself really, and I was like, oh, 385. That's it's a good kind of go between 434. Yeah. So I usually put 450, so that it covers the fees, and there's like a little something for packaging if you ever need it, and it's like a little bit extra, isn't it? What I love is when I put for some like big items, and I put something stupid like 750, and then it works out it's like 1 to 2 kilogram, and you're only paying 430. So you're making a lot, like £3 extra. It's cheeky, but it does cover you at least. I dare say Every will put the price back up soon. I'm awaiting. I'm awaiting for Every to kind of gouge their customers a little bit more. Do you remember? Oh, it was going back a few years now. Everything under 5 kilograms was like $2.85. Do you remember that? And I used to sell like t-shirts with hardly anything in them, and then I sold like these big kind of sets of toys, like huge. And yeah, I think I put a CRTV through them, and it was like $3.85, and it's like, it's amazing. Right, let's put this in here. Da-da-da-da. See, the only thing I've got Gardenia is Gucci. Bit of Gooch. They don't have like. It's vintage. Free pages does not always work unless you add it on the price. Yeah, unless you incorporate it in the price, but then you get messages like, this is that. This person has it cheaper than you. It's like, yes, but they've got postage on top. It's like, oh. I was doing my tax return last week, and last December, Patlin did. Yes. I noticed that Patlin did. Yeah, for that. And that week, I think it for 10 days or something like that, or was it for 2 weeks? Oh my god. And because we've got because it was the lockers, wasn't it? You could use the lockers, and guess what? It was fulfilled by Every. So technically, Every was posting everything. We were posting through Every or Hermes at that point, I don't know, for £1. And it's like, yeah, I capitalized on that too. That was a cracking offer. I really enjoyed that. Yes. Because obviously I sell a lot of plushes, and I sell a lot of clothing, and a lot of like ditties, like ditties and stuff like that. And the majority of my stuff is below 2 kilograms. So when Hermes at the time put up all the prices for the 1 to 2, I was like, that's quite a jump. That from being £2.85 to being £4, it's like £1.50 extra package, and I was a bit kind of like, ugh. So I try and focus on everything under a kilo. Every /store/lost, yeah. 22 of my parcels and 5 of my wives and my daughter lost loads, as well as I was down over. Wow, that's insane. It looks like I feel quite lucky. We've got a decent kind of route, and I've only ever lost. I can count on like 2 hands. I used to be 1 hand. I can count on 2 hands the amount that every have actually lost. But I have had to put up. It's a nightmare if something does get lost. Same, my son's Xbox and Simpsons DVD collection, bad company. It is. They should be have been prepared for the Xmas period. Yeah. Well, the thing is, they knew Royal Mail was going on a strike. They knew about it. So not only have they capitalised, but they've tried to keep costs down so they can even more capitalise on it, if you know what I mean. And then you've got basically these bad actors who have stolen loads of stuff. And it's atrocious what they've done. But I'm sorry, it starts with government. If you can't legislate these people, like in Spain right now, the government there, they've put in a new law which says every company over a certain amount that operates over a certain amount, they have to have a customer service department manned by humans, and they have to answer calls within like a 10-minute time frame. They legislated for that and they got it through. No qualms. So now all companies have to have that operate over a certain amount. I think it's like €5 million have to do that. Why can't we have a competent government? Sorry, soapbox over. But how good's that? Do you remember back in the day when, yes, they had a manned human customer service departments, but they had you waiting for ages. Like, that's fine. As long as you get through to an actual human and it's easy, there's a phone number. But then for the past like 10 years, I've seen like companies taking their customer service numbers off their websites. And you can only find it unless, you literally like a needle in a haystack to find it. Even eBay, to be fair. A big company like that should have prepared way better. Yes, exactly. Sounds good, exactly. I think they've been warned by the ombudsman to sort out, or they're going to call in the top brass and grill them like naughty children. Well, they're taking that in time, aren't they? In that meantime, they've become one of the biggest companies in the UK when it comes to delivery. Basically, they're challenging the Royal Mail. And to be honest, I have my qualms about Royal Mail as well. It's like they're scratching their heads like, why is every doing so good? It's like, well, first off, they offer free tracking. To be fair, Royal Mail have started doing tracking, but I think that's coming to an end soon, isn't it? I think it's an extended period where they pick up the stuff and it's tracked 24 and it's like 280 odd. But remember when you had to pay an extra £1? And I'm like, I'm not paying an extra £1 just for something that every can do for free. Yeah. There's a whole kind of argument for it. But that's my soapbox. A soapbox over. Don't want to get too political. Look, top Trumps. Let's talk about Trump. No, my joke. Joking. Yeah, so I've done 2, 3. I've done 3 so far. I'm just doing the these Ray Wear. They're both the same. I found them. Hang on, I'll get them out. I'll show you. £2 each. And they're both the same, but they're boxed. And I thought, box, £2. Why not? And the sugars and creamers, they're both the same, yeah. So, and I don't know what I'm thinking with them. Do you think £15 a bit cheeky? I have seen a sugar and creamer go for a tenner, and that was unboxed, but it was a different brand. It had like cows on it. Let's give that a whirl. Yeah, because you can always negotiate up. You can always negotiate, and what's it? So if a price high, that'll be fine. Sugar, do. Let's see what's going on. I've started off a fight down in the comments. Sorry. Most are more efficient than the UK services. I lived in Germany and pretty much on the bulk of everything. Yeah, Germany are far more productive than we are. This just common sense. If they paid the poor buggers and delivered a bit more, yeah, well, exactly. Aim high can also exactly. That's what I'm thinking. List high, people always want money off. Well, that's what I'm thinking. I think you said, Chica, you put a little bit more on, don't you? Because you know that they're going to haggle. Same here. That's what I do. I do it on more on. Weirdly, I do it more on Vinted and on Depop. Yeah, and I do get stupid offers, but because I've put it up a little bit higher, it's kind of mitigated it. So I'm like, yeah, right. I'll take your stupid offer because I've already factored it in. Milk jug. There we go. Oh, come on, you bugger. I am using my phone for this just because it's easier because I had trouble trying to put everything up on through there. What was that one? Lemons and apples. There we go. I don't want to put. No, I'll put used because technically they are used. I think they're vintage as well. Put this in the draft bank, so I'm ready. They'll probably go live over the weekend. I gave £20 off the pen. They got a good deal. I got it for nothing. Everyone is happy. Yeah. Philippus wasn't. I've had an issue with GSP. I tried to turn it on, but excluded Germany because of the new packing law is a bit funny, but it turned all countries off. Oh, that's BS. I try with that one. If you go to through the eBay chat to a human thing. So if you keep talking and then try and get the Irish office, you keep calling a number until you get like an Irish person, and they're super quick. Or you could go through Twitter. Funnily enough, the issue whenever I've had issues with GSP and with other things, I've gone through Twitter and I've said I've done this and done that, and they just need your login and everything, and that's fine. And they've sorted it out pretty pronto, and I'm like, oh, it's like, yeah. And if you go through Twitter, it gets to the American office, I think, and I've how you've been trying to try and take off negative feedback and you can't do it and you appeal, they say no. I've gone through Twitter and they've taken it off within like 10 minutes. I cannot believe it. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Try going through that and they'll do it for you if you want to stay on the phone, and they'll say right, I understand, and they'll try and do it for you. I think I had something similar, Philippa, with my one, GSP, and it was something to do with the Northern Ireland, because the Northern Ireland and the Shetland Islands, and it's classed with every and as a distant. What's it? They have to go an extra mile, so they put up the prices on there. Royal Mail haven't, so if there's anything like that, I'll go through Royal Mail. But yeah, there was a thing I was trying to do with my postage, and it didn't work. So I called them up, and they did everything for me, but like they walked me through it, if you know what I mean. Even for businesses on Facebook, yeah, it's another one that they do quite well. Can I ask, Philippa, do you do what kind of things do you sell? You don't have to tell me. You can just say everything, because I sell a bit of everything, but I focus on like toys and clothing and ceramics and stuff like that. I've started me myself in. Hi, you're right. Clothing and toys, yeah. Same here, mate. 350. Oh no, I put 4. Right, that's really so. I'm hoping the jumble sale is going to really, sale. You got a sale? Oh, yay! See, a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of luck. It's paying off. Right, that's that done. So those two classes, two listings separately. Oh no, I'll put them on multi-listing, so it's classed as one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm about to do my 5th one. I'll do the toy, I think. Let's have a look on here. Actually, I might have these. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've not hit my target today yet, but I'm doing okay. I've had a sale on Depop with some shorts. We were saying that the other day, Chica, weren't we? Just put it up. You never know. Well, some shorts have sold. They were Armani, so but they were like really ragged. They've been through the mill. Ka-ching, Philippa, yeah. Exactly. It's always nice when a sale comes through. Bravo. And particularly if they've been a bit kind of poo lately. Hopefully this is the turning point for you and you're going to have a cracking weekend. Just checking my account now and logging in. See if I've had any sales because my phone isn't working. It's not coming up a bit. It's been a bit slow. Still on holiday, yeah. Oh, I think I might have a sale. It might be something somebody's already paid for. No, how weird's this? I've had a sale and it's shorts again. Can you believe it? Oh my God. That's crazy. We're literally just talking about shorts and it's that some Nike shorts have sold. I think they sold for £11 plus £3.50 postage. Yeah, is it paid? Yeah, exactly. Winter sun. Oh my God, we've got sales all around. Yay. Well done, everyone. Come on. We want the Dave and we want a Chop Chop and who else is there? 3 C's. We want sales. Let's fingers crossed for sales. Give them some sunshine. Give them some sales. Some magic luck. Well, I do like it when everyone gets sales. Makes me like happy. Do you know it makes you happy when you get a sale? It's like, oh, it's like an instant boost of serotonin. It's a bit like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. That's a nice little sale for us all. Yeah, these Armani, I got them from you know, I got them cheeky, man. Maxfield, and it was in a really not expensive charity shop, but they weren't a lot. I think they were about £3 or £4, and those sold for like 20 odd quid, £22 altogether. But yeah, Maxfield's. Do you know what? I didn't particularly. I'm not warm to Maxfield, but it does kind of like sometimes it can pay off if you go. Like I got a barber coat there for £15 and I flipped it for like 85 within like a week. I'm like, oh my God, I might come here more often. I've only ever been to the Sue Rider Maxfield. Yes, thank you. The Sue Rider, right. I thought there's a whole thing about Sue Rider. It used to be okay when it was a £3 shop. Everything was £3 or below. And they used to have cracking stuff. It was fine. Then it started going downhill. Like they weren't checking the items, and I was getting like loads of stuff. And I was going home, and I should have checked it. To be fair, in the shop, it's my fault. And I'd find like the odd hole in it. Then I just kept on finding loads of stuff, and I had to keep sending stuff back. And then they changed the pricing, and it ended up being like now it's like men's shirts like £7.50 or £6.85, and for stuff like the AC34 and Triple C and Matalan Cherokee, they're like a £5 each. It's like, oh, you've just gone really downhill now. Yeah, not the best. But yeah, it used to be pretty good. Weirdly enough, if you go across the road, because you got the clothing store and then you've got like the bric-a-brac and the furniture kind of place right across the road, their bric-a-brac is pretty good. It's not too bad. It's doing the stop damage. Yeah, exactly. The pound charges I go in are heaving with people. The boutique ones are dead. Yes, that just shows you done it. I had a whole thing about this the other day. I got some nice dishes in the bric-a-brac shop. Yeah, they do some pretty good stuff, don't they? I was in a charity shop the other day, and there was a girl on eBay, and I was like, "You're a reseller, snap." I didn't say that. I was just like, we walked past each other, and it was a bit like, yeah. But I noticed in this shop, it's coming. I think it's coming out in my video. I don't think I got him on camera. But the manager of the shop, it's like a warehouse shop, and the manager, he was walking around, and there was a family there, and the lads were like messing about, and he was there like watching, like at the shelves like that. He was in civvies, he wasn't in his uniform, and he was there on his phone. I think he was trying to catch them if they were nicking. I was like, what are you playing at? Right, so let's see what I'm doing. Oh, that's put me in a really good mood. That well done, everybody. Right. Have I done that one? See, forget what I've actually listed. Bernardo's. We have 3 my time. Oh, very good. I feel like not all Bernardo's are made equally. I had a Bernardo's that was really good, and it still is. It's pretty good. And then there's a Bernardo's that's a bit iffy, but I went into that one, and I ended up getting loads of shirts, and I'm like, hang on, this is a bit of a change. So yeah, I've had one that was really good, and one wasn't that good. It used to be really expensive, and now they've kind of switched. I'm like, oh. Yeah, but I do agree. I do like Bernardo's. It's a pretty good shop. Hi, Nina. Nina Tiny Treasures. How are you? I had an Age UK. There was a really good Age UK, and I'm not kidding. It was like 50p for everything, and it was like they had 2 in the same town, and it wasn't. The other one is still open, and it's really good. It's one of those ones that's run by old ladies, and they're very lovely. The other one was just like 50p. It was nothing. It was like a pound shop, but like everything was up to 50p, and it was they had like a bin, and all of the clothing was 10p, and that one went. I think they merged it with other bits as well. Can't be one-off random ones that aren't part of a chain though. Yeah. Oh, they're like the best. We have a donation center and then a very expensive one and one in the middle. Apparently, they are doing a price increase in April. Oh no! I have 3 charity shops, all £1, or kids 3 for £1. Nice. That's the best. When you've got the honey holes, and you've got the it's good that when you've got like a couple, and you just know that you're going to find something. It's great. Yeah, there's a couple near me. I'm actually doing a video on it. I'm editing it later on, and it'll probably be on tomorrow. And it's a place where they've got like a cat charity, and then they've got a church charity shop. And these two, they haven't increased their prices, not really. And they know they're the cheapest charity shops, but you've got a shelter down the road that looks like it's going out of business. Honest to God, and they put up the prices are ridiculous, and it's in one of the poorest places in the city. And I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? There was a charity shop next to that shelter, and they've gone bust because they were the same. They put up their prices to stupid amounts, and lo and behold, they've gone bust. They're not there anymore. Just had an offer on a Dalton. On the Dalton Storytelling Dinosaur. Are you taking it? This is good. Tell everybody we're getting sales tonight. This is great. 20 quid. Is that good? What did you have it up for? Well, it's your business. You can do whatever you want. But if it's good for you, go for it. 25. Oh, that's pretty good. There's a British Heart Foundation here like that. The price are great. Yeah, British Heart Foundation is crazy. It's throughout the net. I've been to many British Heart Foundations, and it's crazy. Funnily enough, I went to one in Lincoln about a year ago, and the clothing was really expensive, but the bric-a-brac was dirt cheap, and it wasn't even reduced. It was like 50p pound, 150. I didn't buy anything over £2, and it was like Royal Dalton stuff. It was like Wade Whimsies. It's amazing. Yeah, there's one in Crewe that I don't go into. I just bypass it now. I went in there. There was a Wrangler denim coat, and they wanted something like, I think it was like £55. Like, grow up! I'm not paying that. Stupid price. Exactly. Well, I love whinging about charity shops. Right, let's do this. What's it? I did this yesterday, and I forgot to put it up. That thermos. Did I show you the thermoses? Let's have a look. So I'm going to put it up. I think it's a numbered one. I think it's 65 or something like that. Oh, I might have to go and get it. Might already have it up. No, I don't think I do. Wow, keep sending me all that sparkle. Woo! See, I told you. Bit of sunshine, a bit of sparkle. Me too. What's going on? We're just lucky. It's all of us sharing the reseller. It's like, I've just got, there's a tiny shop in Doncaster. Yeah, I always find like you know, the ones that are like really independent and like local, and they're a bit kind of like shabby kind of looking, and they've got like things piled up. They're the best ones. Right, let's just go in here. I haven't checked my Vinted or Depop since earlier. Have I done that right? Let's put these up. No problems, mate. Oh, but at the moment as well, it's just come up here now. Nectar, if you've got your eBay account and Nectar points account linked, they're doing a 5 times bonus on Nectar points, and that's how I kind of like paid for our Christmas food, essentially. They had one right at the beginning of the year. It was 10 times, and usually I just get my packaging through there, and it just gives a boost. But also at the moment, I don't know if anybody's sold through and they've got their £5 voucher of fashion stuff. So I've seen a T-shirt which I want. I think it's £12. So I'm going to buy it. I'm going to get 5 times bonus, so it's like 60 points, and I'm going to take the fiver off as well. So it should be good. Maybe you should be selling that. What is it? Oh, yeah, my sunshine. Not me. If I fell in a barrel of boobs, it would come as some chop. You didn't just say that. Tiny treasures. I have to go. Then the one near me is full of junk. It's the yeah. No, not yourself for me there. Oh no. Come on, Dave. Let's all send Dave our good luck. So I'll send the Dave our good luck. Hopefully he'll get a sale through. Have you been doing much listing tonight? Have you been at work? It's like 2 questions in one. Let's try Vinted. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't checked. Ooh, blimey. I haven't checked my Etsy. It's a bit difficult on Etsy because the app is great for buying, but it's not good. I don't think you can sell properly. You have to use a laptop or a desktop, which kind of suits, but let's put that there. Drafts. I think I might have made a draft of it. No, I haven't. My face bunkers never came again. Right. Scheduling. I'm now scheduled 12 new listings per day up to the 30th. Yeah, I mean, if I do kind of like think scheduling is probably the best thing to do. I mean, for business sellers, it's like I think it's 10p in it I don't do it. I only do it when it's like I do it throughout the day. So I do one at 9 o'clock, one at 12, one at 3, one at 6. And that's if I know that I'm going to be busy on those days where I'm not selling. So I don't mind paying that extra, but yeah, I just kind of like draft bank it. I put it in the drafts and then I kind of put them up whenever can be bothered. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm on the sixth one. Sixth. That's it. Yeah, I couldn't speak then. On my 6th listing. I think I want to do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it on my phone. Effort. There, it's still similar. Let's power through these. I'm going to do a couple, and hopefully in the time I do these 2 or 3, you'll get a sale, Dave. Let's fingers crossed. There we go. I've done that. Blue. What's it? Thingy-majiggy. Thermos. Oh, come on. Work quicker than this thingy. Blue. It's the blue one I did. I did the metal one the other day. Blue. Come on. Used. No. Blue. Done. I'm going to put that at £16. Yeah, so when we were talking about like pricing before, and we had like a little bit extra because we know that people are a bit cheeky. What I found is that no matter if you put something between 10 and like 15, 16, they always offer £10. Like particularly on Vinted, it's like, oh, do you do it for £10? It's like, well, it was £17 and now you want a tenner. So I was like, no. So I always like on eBay, I do put a cap on of like £11 or £11.20, £11.50, something like that. So they get it when you send an offer and they say like, oh, if you offer this amount, it probably will be accepted. You know, like a prompt. It's basically telling you how much the cap is without telling you how much the cap is. So yeah, it usually says, oh, if you offer like £11.99, then was it? Bye, Alan. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I've started doing that. Like, you know, putting it instead of the cap at 10, putting it at 11, just to get an extra couple of pennies in it. At the end of the day, who doesn't want some more pennies? Rich people, although they always get rid of the pennies, don't they? Pennies and pounds, noughts and zeros. Right, so that's my 6th one done, I think. Oh god, my this is filthy. So bad. Ooh. I know you shouldn't do that, but I've got a cloth somewhere underneath all this, but been that much in a tizzy today. Right, done. We're good. We're good. I've done. I did them yesterday. There it is. I was looking for that. It's that glass white friars thing. Vase. Art glass lattice. That's it. Keywords, people. Remember your keywords. Someone did a really good thing on Instagram. They put up some keyword and SEO words that was really helpful. I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry. They might have it on like Google, but they did some really good keywords for clothing. Was it Ricky resells. I think he might have done it. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Don't ask him for it either, because I'm not sure it was him. But yeah, they did some really good keywords. I should have screen grabbed it, but I didn't. Right, let's do that. There. So I want clear and red. Clear and red. There we go. You're doing well, mate. I listed a Hitachi record player since 1993 in the attic, opened but unused. Wow, they're really good. Is it with like a turntable and the little thing, the little pin? Because we'd have to get. Oh, there it is. It's there. It's all right. We're all good. I knew they would come back into fashion. Yeah, they're like flares, aren't they? Have you heard? Is it Taylor Swift? She's boosted vinyl records to the highest it's ever been for. Is it what's it called? Night class or something like that, or night. So I'm not big up on the music industry, but I saw that, and it boosts the record sales for the month for the highest. What's it? And she's also, I read a thing that's 20 centimeters, right? So 8 inches. I read a thing that she actually accounts for. Is it 3% of Universal's entire music section? One artist is 3%, and she's one of the biggest artists in the world. That's insane. I think it was something like she made the revenue for the tour, because there was a bit of a controversy with the tickets and scalpers. But she made something stupid like 500 million, something stupid like that off one album. But then again, she's been working since she was like 13. It's like Justin Bieber. He's recently sold. He's become one of the youngest people to sell his entire catalogue so far for 200 million. Crazy. I still can't believe records have made a big comeback. Yeah, highest selling format besides streaming. It's strange, isn't it? But then people want the quality of the sound, and a lot of DJs want to go back. They want to move away from digital to what's it? So who knew? Let's put that there. Put that. She's worth marrying. I wonder if she has a fetish for. She's going out with someone called Joe Alwyn, and he's a British. I think he's British actor, and they've been going steady. But you wouldn't screw over Taylor Swift, because she'll write a song about you, like she did with Harry Styles, allegedly. And that Miley Cyrus song, has anyone seen that? Oh my god, she's ripping into her ex-husband. She not only she rewrote the vows he said on the wedding day, or the song that Bruno Mars composed to them. She wore his a suit that he wore on the red carpet. She hired the house that he hired, and he hired it for a period of time, and he was sleeping with it was rumored up to like 16 women he slept with behind the back, and that was the house they used. She used the house for the video. Then she dressed up as, was it Jennifer Lawrence, because they allegedly hooked up as well, allegedly. And she then released the video on his birthday. If that's not that was like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch, like screw you kind of thing. But she was the biggest star. Like, he's only famous for his brother being famous, like Chris Hemsworth thought. And he was obviously in like Hunger Games and everything, but I think it was crap in Hunger Games, to be honest. A woman scorned, exactly. You don't. And the thing is, who's her godmother? It's Dolly Parton, isn't it? No one messes with country singers. Yeah, like loads of people have been like finding things in there. High DB resells. I think I saw I saw something like someone was doing like a breakdown of it, and I was like, oh my God, really? Like, it's insane. I mean, Adele was like, I've written about, I've that whole Someone Like You was about, Rolling in the Deep or Room Has It. One of them. The album was about the breakup and him. And Miley was like, hold my beer. That's done. I'm going to do this one now. Let me watch. Yeah, because we figured out this was working yesterday. Yeah, it works. I just don't know what it is, like which brand, which thingy it is. Oh, yes, I do. It's OmniWatch. Yeah. But they do like different seasons, and I'm always. Someone's got $14.99. I don't think it's worth that much. Oh, it might be. Yeah, I think this is the one that I saw that I was quoting. Yeah, 50. Yeah, loads of people put it up at 15 quid. That's fine. Something like this. We're just saying, Damien, how's everyone's sales been? Because there's a lot of people who've been getting sales in this stream. I'm impressed with everybody. Where is it? Ah, there we go. I'm looking in the flower. Oh, battery on phone at night. I'll catch that. All right, see you, Dave. Fingers crossed. I'm still sending you some reseller luck. Pants today. Got one unpaid item. Oh, that sucks. I've got 3 things that I've sold and they haven't paid for, but it's only been 2 days, so I'm kind of like, okay, calm down, Matt. Calm down now. Calm down now. We're fine. Yeah, night, Dave. It's like they will pay. They will pay. Just don't worry, mate. Yeah, so I'm going to wait a few more days, and you usually send out the obligatory email like, oh, I've got it here ready and everything. I don't mind unpaid items. Just forgot them. They will pay. Yeah, eventually. That's it. Won't it? They will. After like 3 days, I send the invoice, and then 7 days I send a personalized one. Like, oh, I've got it ready. And then after 10 days, I say I'm gonna cancel the order if you don't pay by the end of the day. And usually that's it. And usually most people pay, but occasionally you do get ones that don't answer back. Just had a sale on Vinted for a bundle too. Wow, well done, Philippa. You are on fire. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Good for you. I'm so chuffed with everyone's sales. It's so good. It's so good to hear. I think, that whole mentality, I'm sick of making other people rich. I want to make me rich. And I think if everybody was like that, it'd be rather dandy. 7 days. I've set it to auto cancel after 4. Oh, have you? Right, that's number 7 done. And I'm going to do this one, these 2. There. I think I've got that down there. Yes. So I'm just doing this plush that I got the other day. I take my parcels Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, pretty much. That's basically what I do. I try and go to lock up intermittent weeks, and then during that day I kind of do my sourcing and everything, and then on the Tuesdays and Thursdays, I try and bang out a couple of videos, and yeah, I just been kind of. It's been a nice kind of thing. Like I've been meaning to do my KDP, and I haven't done for the past like 2 weeks. I've done 2 designs, and they're live, and they haven't made any money yet. But it's all about like just getting used to it at the moment and doing as much as I can. But I've got another 2 designs ready to kind of go quite easily. But yeah, so my parcels I try and wrap on the Monday day, because I try and go dinner time and then wrap them just before like tea time. Let's do that. Right. There we go. Yeah, sometimes I see people on like Instagram and they've got like 1 million parcels. I'm like, oh my god, it takes me ages. Like if I know, like on Sunday night, I try and do the parcel labels and I have them ready, so there's no like messing around. And yeah, and then I press dispatch if I'm up after midnight, so it's like technically same day dispatch. But right, that's wait, is this number 9? Yeah, it's number 9. So I do kind of like do that, and then on like same with like Tuesday night, I try and do all the labels for stuff that I've sold on like the Monday, Tuesday. I think one of my dreams that I would love is that if I obviously had a house and everything by myself, but like if I had like a warehouse next to the house, you know what I mean? Like a little kind of like unit. Like, was it Rally Roots? They live on site, don't they? Oh no, they don't. They still live in that the apartment. But like, it'd be great if you like you could live on site, kind of next door to like a warehouse. That would be amazing. Right, it's the what's it? Turtle. That's not spelled right. That's the one thing I really don't like with iPhones, is that the autocorrect is a bit iffy. There we go. There we go. Right. Chase after the right price on YouTube has built a barn. Oh yeah, I think I've seen him. And also, is it the Cincinnati Picker? He's got his like garage and everything, but it's like a really long one, and he's got all these little figures and stuff like stuff. He's really good. I have a garage and a back room. They are a fire. I need to get back selling at the boots. Yeah, well, we've got a garage which is connected to the house, and we've basically almost sealed off the door to the garage. It's not properly, but it's kind of got a big kind of like sheet on. Anyway, yeah, so I've got my studio thing there, and I've got that's for clothing, and I've got like a backdrop here, and I've got like my desk and everything. So it's quite big, and we've got like a utility room, but that's not for me. That's my dad's. Yeah. So and then I've got my units. So it's all good. Right, I'm on number 9, I think. Is this 9 or 10? I lose count, but anyway. There we go. There we go. I'm determined to do 10 every live stream, even if I go over. And I think I owe you guys a bit over because of not being on earlier. I rent an old stable block that was converted into an office. Oh, that's good. There's some like that near me, and I was very tempted to get them because they had in it like power outlets and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that would be great. And it would feel like going to work and everything. And I was like, I would go every day and end up working and I'd work myself into the ground. But then I thought, no, if I have a unit where it's like shut up, like between a certain time, it'll force me to not go every day. Do you know what I mean? Like I won't be forced myself to work. It's a weird kind of like catch-22. I'm either extremes. I either overwork or I underwork, and I have to force myself. You know, it's a bit of half and half. I am picking up a haul on Saturday. I have no room, but once it's listed, skied away, it'll be okay. That's good. Don't need to tell us, but is it a good haul? Is it cracking, as they say? Right. Mainly clothes. Cool. Do that. Let's do this. I think this is my last one, number 10. I did the pictures yesterday, but I didn't bloody put it on because of the internet issues today. There we go. That's in my draft bank. Done. Right. Let's check eBay, see if we go out and bang. Yes, mine's got full electrics. I did go all in, but I decided last January to just do 4 days a week at my unit and then 1 day sourcing and 1 day, one at home. Sunday is a family day. Oh, don't you do like car boots on a Sunday? That's to try and structure your life. I think everybody benefits from a structured life, if you know what I mean. Like I am definitely one of these people who needs it. I seriously do, because I can be a bit all over the place, but then I can be a bit of a workaholic as well. I always have to do, something a bit frantic. I have to do something to keep busy. But then there are days where I'm just crashed. And I'm just like, nope, not doing anything. I'm either or. Let's check this eBay account. Yeah, so I'm going to 2 car boots on Sunday, and I'm going to maybe go into a midweek car boot. I don't know. I don't think there'll be much there. So I could double it up. Like if there's nothing there, I could always go to like a nearest town, do a bit of a walkabout video. Sometimes I'm trying to get my daughter into reselling, but she's 11 and not bothered at the moment. Well, yeah. Well, if she sees anything that she likes, just say, you can buy that with your own money. And how do you make your own money? Or if she says like wants to get rid of like clothes or toys and stuff, just be like, well, you can resell them and resell through you, and then that can be her pocket money. My mum and dad used to take me to the car boot, and they used to do that. They used to be like, well, if you want new toys, you can sell some of your old ones, and then you can do chores and everything. I was like, oh god. But I used to sell on a car boot, like not sell on car boots, but like, wait, why does that not work? No, nothing sold on that one yet. That's fine. But that's fine. I'll just wait until later. I'm going off in a minute. Don't worry. Madame. There we go. Yeah, we do that. She's bought 5 teddies from charity shops on Sunday. She's a comic cover. And to be listing them on Vinted, but hasn't yet. All right. My wife and I are full time, and my daughter. Oh, is your daughter full time as well? Yeah. Sometimes it's like I'm a bit all over the place. Right. That's all me done. Oh, going. I'm gonna have a cheeky takeaway. I think 11 with a death. God. Right. That's me done. Thanks for sticking around. I hope everybody is going to get some sales later. Yeah, we did okay. We've done all right. We've done our 10 and some people got sales, and I'm sending out all the good juju I can to everybody else. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Philippa, for stopping by. Chop Chop Chica, Super C's, the Dave, he's off, he's gone. And everybody else. Who else? Alan. Yeah, everybody. So I'm just gonna shut this down. Hopefully I'll be back at my normal time of 7 and 8 tomorrow, because still got to get through these, got to do those plates. And I'll bye Damien, bye. See you all next time. Bye bye.